close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, took and kicked them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance of victory, 'cause now I'm living good, no I'm not living like I used to be. Now talk about things, talk about my mind. Now I'm free from the words that I left behind. I gotta jump for joy and shout aloud and make a sound. Oh, the world can stop me now, no. And all the music I will ride on the beat. Play my guitar while I'm stomping my feet, yeah. I gotta celebrate life and get excited about good times and good living. Come on, shout it out, hey! Take it up, take it over, take it out of control. Today I'm praying my soul and now you got me singing, oh, hey, I'm feeling fine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I am IRT Commissioner Andy Callback, and I am here with NMRA President and USRA Board Member Cindy Tilbury. Welcome, Cindy.
It's great to be here.
So what do you think about the Sioux Falls event?
I've been meaning to come to this for about 25 years, so it's nice to be here.
Yeah, we've had a great weekend of racquetball so far. Our singles quarterfinals, all 4 singles quarterfinals were awesome matches. I know you've been in the background watching all night. We're about to watch some awesome doubles here. Gerardo Franco, Alex Cardona against Jake Bredenbeck and Jose Diaz. Who are you picking in this one?
I'll pick Bredenbeck and Diaz.
Going with the home team.
Why not? Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. Jake's from Minnesota. You're from Minnesota.
I've known Jake since before he was born.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay. So here we are. Gerardo Franco, Alex Cardona serving. Nice pinch by Bredenbeck. Good get by Jose. Cross-court ball, good dig. And a big forehand by Cardona to earn their first point. Scores 1-0. So Cindy, you are on the USRA board. You are also president of National Masters. How do you find the time to wear so many hats in racquetball?
I repeat a lot of things in my tournaments and the organizations. Yeah. Same files, same vendors, same venues.
Okay, that's great. Well. Yeah, I've been dying to get to a National Masters event, but wow, what a big shot by Cardona. But every time you schedule one, we have a pro stop on the same weekend. We should really talk about that a little bit sometime.
I'll do my best to move them. Yeah, and we have one coming up May 2nd through 5, which is your big doubles.
Yeah, big doubles event in Denver. Thank you very much.
Denver.
Now I can't go to the National Masters event.
You may not. You have to be here.
Yep, we got to be in Denver.
Yep.
So we're up Franco and Cardona out to a quick 3-0 lead. The nice backhand by Bredenbeck down the left wall. So tell us a little bit about National Masters and what's going on there.
National Masters is for a 40-plus player, both men and women, singles and doubles, mixed, same gender. And we try to make it real social. Doesn't matter if you're a great player, you are never done. Everybody plays every day. All round robin, self-refereed, banquet, little fundraiser. That's how we do things.
Oh, that's very cool. Very cool. I've always heard great things about the Masters events, and one day I swear I'm going to get there. But first I got to get old enough.
40. Me too. I'm just running it out of the goodness of my heart.
There you go. Bredenbeck and Diaz on the board here. 2-3. Z serve by Bredenbeck. Down the wall. Nice kill by Jake. We're all tied up 3 apiece. Z served it out left side again. Gerardo goes up top. Jake down the line. Cross court by Gerardo. Jose puts the ball away. Jake and Jose play a lot of doubles together. I don't know how much Gerardo and Alex play together. Be really curious to see how well they do against a team that plays a lot together. I know that you play a ton of doubles, so tell us, talk to us a little bit about the importance of teamwork and players knowing each other's games in doubles.
Well, I don't know what to say. I do my best, but I prefer right-handed partner for me. 'Cause I get confused a little bit with the left-hander, so who's taking stuff up the middle and.
Sure.
But we take lessons and we work on our game a lot. Rick Betts and I, and I have a lot of fun playing doubles. Yeah.
For those of you back home, Rick Betts and Cindy Tilbury are investors in the new IRT. They came on board with John Scott back in the spring, and they bought the old tour. So we're super excited to have Rick and Cindy as part of the team. They are absolutely phenomenal to work with. They give so much to the sport. It's really fun. They've hosted 2 events in Southern California this year, and I got to tell you, the best part of every Southern California event for the IRT is, are the hotel rooms at the Betts Carlton.
Yes. We have a few guest rooms. We remodeled the house to make sure we had room for all kinds of racquetball guests. And we just invite them. We have man camps, we have women's camps, we have IRT camps, we have NMRA camp. We just invite everybody.
What a great rally we're watching here. Oh, Cardona dribbles that one into the floor.
Little mistake.
Oh yeah, we got some people in the chat box. I see AJ Bennett back in Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't know what Diesel's doing. Fernando Batista says lots of fun at the Masters.
Oh, thanks, Fernando. He's a cutie.
All right, Diaz serving to Cardona on the right side. I think referee Scott McClellan just said 7-4 as our score. Big splat by Cardona from the back. Bredenbeck to serve. Z-serve coming. Gerardo down the left side. Bredenbeck has to go up top. Set up for Cardona. And he puts the ball away. Side out. Lob serve left side. Bredenbeck coming down the wall. Ooh, tried to pick that one off the side wall. That one's stuck like wallpaper. Brian Pineda in the chat box.
Hey, Brian.
Cindy says, hey, Brian. Yeah, AJ. No more excuses for not going to those NMRA events. It's not an excuse, dude. I've been busy.
We only have 3 a year. They're hard to get to. Jake should be up there more. He could maybe get some of those splats. Five serving 8.
All right, Cardona and Franco serving at 5-8. Serving 8 now. Cardona sticking to that lob down the left side. Diaz got to cut it off, hit an overhead right or left. Bredenbeck off the back glass. Good get by Diaz. Cardona cross court. Puts the ball away down that right side.
7, serving 8.
All right, Bredenbeck and Diaz at 8-7. Cindy, what do you see here so far in the first game?
Well, I don't know. Just a great shots, aggressive shots, a lot of overheads, few mistakes, but solid ball.
Yep, I see the exact same thing. So what's so let's switch gears. Let's go back to talking about National Masters. What's coming up for National Masters? When's the next event?
May 2 through 5 in Warren, New Jersey. You'd fly into Newark, and it's the first time we've ever been there. Haven't been to the Northeast in a long time, and so we're looking forward to seeing some new players. Then Denver, end of July, 25 through 28, Highlands Ranch Club. And then I'm going to bring our doubles December tournament to Tucson, Arizona.
Nice,
Everybody loves
nice.
Tucson.
So if somebody wants more information about National Masters, what do they do?
Okay, we have a website and other things, but nmra.info is the best site. There's a tournaments page that they can click on the link. And then our 2 once they're ready to be signed up.
8, serving 8.
Eight serving 8. That changed quickly. Diaz, shoot.
9, serving 8.
I thought he had that. Just a replay.
9, serving 8.
Nine, 8. Solid.
8, serving 9.
John Scott watching online. And the only thing that's funny about John Scott watching online is he's watching the match standing about 10 feet away from us. What a colossal misuse of cellular data, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy. The good news is he probably can't hear us talking bad about him, so let's do that a little while longer. Great rally in the front court. Skip by Diaz. Franco and Cardona serving here at 9-8 here in game number 1. Bredenbeck gonna cut that off, go cross court. Cardona cross court back. Great get by Diaz. Jake tries to just push the ball into that right front corner and comes up short.
10, serving 8.
Should have worked.
Yep. So Cindy, you're also on the board of USAR.
I
Got
am
any,
recently. Yeah, it was.
Got any juicy stuff for us course, coming out of USAR?
Well, we're really working on some fundraising ideas to send Team USA to Chile and China this year.
Wow,
You can
2
imagine
big
that's
trips,
not
yeah.
inexpensive. So we're going to do some things at national doubles that should be fun. And then we're also planning some extra fun things at national singles.
Cool. So if
Yeah.
so somebody wants to help you, Team USA, go to the 2 IRF events, how do they get involved and help?
Okay, well, we're going to have some merchandise you can buy, but anyone can donate. And, of course, any donation is tax deductible, as we're a 501c3 sports nonprofit. So on the website, I think there are places to donate, buttons. I haven't looked recently exactly where it is, but we'll be planning some new ones for the national doubles effort, too. Our theme is going to be the team behind the team, and that's kind of an IOC thing that they came up with, and we're going to use it. We're excited about sending them to Chile for the Pan Am Games and China for the World Championships. That'll be the first time it'll be in China, and it'd be great if everyone could go there and support the team.
Okay,
Jake and Jose will be competing at national doubles to try and make the team.
Right. Okay, so what's the goal for USAR? How much money do we need to raise to get Team USA to the IRF events?
65 for that, and then there's some college scholarships, high school scholarships. So we're shooting for $100,000 this year. And that's not a small number.
All right, time for everybody to step up and help Team USA. 2 big IRF events this year. Chile for the Pan Am Games or the Pan Am Racquetball Championships. Which one is it? I always get those confused.
I do too. I'm new to this.
It's one of the Pan Ams, and then the World Games over the summer in China.
World Championships. Yep. Adult World Championship. Oh, and the U.S. team has to, or the junior team has to go somewhere too.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Franco and Cardona have inched out to a 12-9 lead here in the first game. Number 10 seed over the number 2 seed. Bredenbeck tries to go down the line, pinched by Franco. Wrap around by Diaz. Cardona down that left side. Ceiling ball by Franco. Diaz has the ball to shoot, pinches the corner, leaves it up. Does Bredenbeck down the line.
Skip.
Franco skips the ball in, cross court. Takes a lot out of me.
Good rally.
Okay, so Todd Boss says he thinks that there's 3 more Tier 1s on the books. There are probably 3 more Tier 1s on our website, but we are in the process of adding a Tier 1 in Texas in early March, a Tier 1 in New York in early May, and we are going to announce in a couple of weeks, we're going to announce a Grand Slam event in San Luis Potosi, Mexico to finish the season the second week of June. So there is a lot more IRT racquetball coming up here in the second half of the season.
Great shot.
Yep, nice shot by Gerardo. Cardona tries to go up top, misses the ceiling. Bredenbeck with the ball to shoot down the left side. Gerardo Franco up top. Bredenbeck with a big forehand into that right front corner, puts the ball away. Side out, Bredenbeck and Diaz. So Cindy, we've been you've been part of the new IRT now for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months.
It's crazy.
So what do you think? Where are we headed? How we doing?
I think we're heading in the right direction. We're doing all we can, and we're planning some more fun things too. Not just tour stops, but there are a lot of ways to make money for these players, and that's what we got to do and really showcase our sport. So it's so amazing. So one thing we were talking about was a pro development camp this summer.
Okay,
Come
tell
to
us
Southern
about that.
California. Yeah, we're kind of figuring out the topics, but trying to get the mid-level IRT players and the wannabes, the really great players that want to play the tour, and improve their skills, their life skills, coaching, just kind of everything, conditioning.
Wow, what a
and
big
bring them out
forehand
to
by
Southern
Cardona.
California and let them give them some coaching and have them come stay with us, do an IRT camp.
Great.
Excited.
So we'll take a half a dozen young
Yeah.
players, bring them out to Malibu for a few days,
Yep.
and get a coach to come in, talk about racquetball,
Yep.
get a finance guy to talk
Yep.
talk about how to manage money and do some
Yep.
of that kind of
Little
stuff.
sports psychologists,
Sports
maybe.
psychologists.
Kind of whatever they want to learn or get some new skills.
Yeah, it sounds like a really great opportunity for some young guys, who are trying to figure out, how you
Yeah.
how you become successful as a pro racquetball player. We've got a lot of great examples on tour.
We
Kane
do.
Wazelenchuk, obviously, Rocky
Yep.
Carson, who's been a successful pro for
Jansen,
close to 20
Allen.
years. Jansen Allen, who's doing some really great things.
Yeah.
So the idea behind this camp is to provide an opportunity to teach some of these young guys, how you can make this work.
Yeah.
So, I think it's, kudos to you and Rick for stepping up and coming up with the idea, and obviously offering up the Betts
Yeah.
Carlton for, for a week for the guys to come out and, doing all the work to put it together. Kudos to you guys for,
Best
really
place, I
stepping
think.
up. Yeah, Malibu's not bad.
Yeah, we think they'll at least want to come out. If they learn anything, that's totally separate.
There will be more information about the summer camps to come. We are just in the planning stages right now. Charlie Pratt's in the chat box, as is Wes Obana out in California.
All right.
Yeah, say hi to Wes, Cindy.
Hi, Wes. We need you to put on some more shootouts.
Yeah, we do, and they should be IRT satellite events too.
Sure.
Oh, big skip by
Yes.
Diaz in the front court. He had that
Had
front
the
court
whole
wide
side.
open. Chopped that ball right into the floor. Nice shot by Gerardo Franco. It's a half out. Bredenbeck and Diaz serving at 12-14 here in game number one. We have not had a break here at all in this first game. Players have played straight through. We haven't had an appeal. We haven't had a timeout.
Oh,
Nothing
big break.
Nothing
There's
but
a break for you.
No doubt about it. Bredenbeck and Diaz needed that break too. 13-14. Jake serving. I think he's going to stick with that Z serve to the left side. He does. Gerardo comes down the line. Bredenbeck flips it into the back glass. It's going to be a tough ball. Wow,
Good
big
pass.
forehand by Cardona down that right wall. They get back into the service box here at 14-13.
14 serving 13.
And game one
Game
to
one,
Franco and
good
Cardona,
game.
15-13. Players are going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to do the same. Cindy and I will be back right here on the IRT network.
When it comes to the game of life, we're all on the same team. And success comes simply from trying. You don't have to be a celebrated athlete to celebrate being active. And you don't have to be on the field to have your own cheering section. United Healthcare.
Over the years, you've given us your trust, your loyalty, and your support. In return, we've worked hard to provide you with the best in pharmacy, easy and convenient shopping, unbeatable buys, and unexpected finds. It's an honor to serve you, to give back to our communities, and to be a part of your neighborhood. Lewis, your first stop for 75 years.
All right, here we are. We're back live at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. I'm Andy Callback, and I am here with IRT investor, NMRA president, USRA board member, and fantastic racquetball lady, Cindy Tilbury.
Thanks, Andy. Don't forget Women's Senior Masters, too. I put on that tournament last weekend in
Oh, that's
Tucson.
right. Women's
was
Seniors
good.
Masters president.
Tournament director.
Cindy wears a lot of hats in racquetball. We appreciate all her hard work.
Do. Put in a little time.
So Cardona and Franco win game one, 15-13. Bredenbeck and Diaz going to serve first here in game number 2, and that IRT logo in the middle of the screen is going to go away. So here we are at 0-0. Tight first game, back and forth. Bredenbeck and Diaz had a lead for a while. Franco and Cardona took a lead. They just happened to be, on top at the end. Here's Diaz with the lob serve down the right. Tough ball. Cardona
great.
fouls it off, and
Great serve.
Bredenbeck and Diaz up 1-0 here early. Skip ball by Franco. Scores 2 serving 0. Got an elbow scoreboard guy, Kelly Diesel, wake him up.
Dang. Great shot.
That's a nice backhand by Gerardo Franco. Franco and Cardona now in the box. First time here. 0 serves 2. I know the scoreboard still says 0-0. Now it says 0-2.
All right.
Skip ball called by referee Gerardo Franco. I'm sorry, referee Scott McClellan. Gerardo Franco thinks he's serving, but the referee called the ball skip.
That was a skip.
They choose not to appeal it.
0 serving 2.
Skip ball by Bredenbeck in that right front corner. Franco and Cardona on the board here at 1-2. Short ceiling ball. Cardona with a big forehand down the left side. Right back at Bredenbeck. Keeps the ball in play. Great get by Cardona. And a big skip by Bredenbeck into that right front corner. They're just banging balls at each other, Cindy, just trying to see who can hit it harder.
He was getting all the tough ones, and then he missed the setup.
Speaking of skipping a setup, you just jinxed Gerardo.
I did. Okay,
Right,
it seems
2
they're
serves 1.
using a lot of round the world and not really like wide angle passes, which should work a little better, I think.
Two bounce get by Diaz, half out. We're at 2-2 here in game 2. 2-2 game 2, 2-seed serving. A lot of 2s. And Jake cracks that serve out of the left wall. They earn a point. Nice pinch by Gerardo. Jake reminds me of a guy back home when I was playing back during the day. There was a guy back in Dayton, Ohio, back in the 80s. His name was Butch Thurman, and he looked exactly like what a Butch Thurman would look like. Butch's goal in racquetball was pretty simple, Cindy. Butch's goal was to hit every ball harder than he hit the last one.
Yep, that's Jake, I think, too.
And Jake kind of plays the same way.
Yeah. It's fun to watch.
Oh, it's great to watch. Two serves 3. Cardona sticking down the left side. Diaz cuts it off. Ball cracks out of the left wall. We have a side out.
Do you think Raphael would let me hang out on the gearbox bus for a couple weeks?
Yeah. I think Raphael Filippini would love to have you on the gearbox bus for a few weeks.
How fun.
Hey, Raphael, if you're watching and you're in the chat box, Cindy Tilbury wants to go on tour with Gearbox. What do you think? Big skip by Cardona. Scores now 5 serving 2. Short serve by Diaz.
He's out of the box before it bounced.
It's a funny thing about that. You know, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Because USAR rules say you can't leave the box until the ball breaks the vertical plane.
Right.
And that ball just broke, period.
Yeah.
The IRF rules say that you can leave the box as soon as the ball leaves the racket.
Yeah.
So
That's
the
a good
international players are accustomed to playing by IRF rules.
Yeah.
The the USA players, while they know what the USAR rule is, they kind of cheat out of the box too. So
Yes, they do.
maybe something, if we knew a board member at USAR, maybe they could talk to the USAR rules committee and see if we could marry that rule up somehow so that the two rule books read the same way.
That would be great.
Yeah, do you know anybody that could do that?
No.
No? Huh. Bredenbeck and Diaz in the meantime have creeped out to a 6-2 lead. Jake sticking to that Z serve, been pretty consistent with it. Gerardo's cutting it off.
Oh, come on, Jake.
Jake tries to push it back into the left corner, comes up short.
It's a little casual there.
Gerardo Franco serving at 2-6. Got a text from John Scott, and what John Scott just sent to us says, earlier tonight, the 40th annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am became the most watched IRT event in history. We have had more than 2 million views on Facebook this weekend. Pretty awesome.
Nice shot, Jose.
So congrats to John Scott and his investor group for the most watched event in IRT history. That's called a point by referee Scott McClellan. Calls penalty hinder on Jose Diaz. Gerardo up top. Jake coming off the back glass. Takes the ball across court. Cardona's there. He's going to get the other side. Jake gets over there. Gerardo with another shot. Good pickup by Diaz. Players just banging the ball back and forth. And finally a put away by Alex Cardona. What an awesome rally, Cindy. Look, John Scott's back. No, John Scott's not back. It's just some guy that looks like John Scott. Short serve by Cardona. Gerardo got to go way up front. He left that ball wide open. Cardona going to get that one. Wow, great hands by Bredenbeck. Punches that ball back to the front wall.
Little poke.
7 serves 3. Nice pinch by Cardona in that left front corner. A little out of Bredenbeck's reach. Jake serving is 7-4. Drive serve left, Franco up top. Bredenbeck comes down the left side. Reverse pinch by Franco. Got to go back up top. Here comes Bredenbeck off the back glass. Down the left side. Franco back up top. Jake comes down again. And referee Scott McClellan calling the avoidable hinder. Jose Diaz says, well, I jumped, but that's not the point. You still took away a straight in shot. So you can jump as high as you want as long as, but you still got to get out of the way.
Yep. Oh, great hands.
Cardona serving now 4-7. Man, Cardona's just ripping that forehand.
Yeah.
That ball's got some serious pace on it. I'll tell you what, Cindy, we've been watching this match so far, and I've seen Jake in this back corner for about the whole match. I don't think he has any idea where the ceiling is. I don't think he's hit a ceiling ball yet.
Yeah, he was kind of ripping every shot.
Skip ball by Diaz from center court. Unforced error puts Cardona and Franco in the box at 6-7.
Yeah. So Andy, are there any openings for people to put on Tier 1 events next year?
Oh, for next season, yeah, we've got a lot of open dates next season. We certainly love to talk to anybody who, who's interested in hosting a Tier 1 event. Yeah. First half of the season is, it's pretty good. We've got some room there. We'll find some room in the second half, but yeah, we're gonna end up this season at probably 14 or 15 events. And, hopefully those events all come back next season. But there's room to add a few.
Good.
Certainly anybody that wants to talk to us, you can send an email to info@irt-tour.com. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what your interest is, and we'll get back to you and get you some information about running a Tier 1 IRT event and bringing the best players in the world to your club.
Especially the doubles. Singles is great, but when you add the doubles, it's just the best finish ever.
The doubles is pretty awesome to watch, I must admit. Another skip ball by Bredenbeck. That's 3 or 4 balls that he's kind of punched into the floor up there.
Yeah, they're kind of giving that away.
But they do have an 8-7 lead here in game 2. All right, so in the court behind us, we've got another doubles quarterfinal. Sam Murray and Alex Landa playing Jansen Allen and Felipe Camacho. Game 1 went to Jansen and Felipe 15-13. And in game 2, Jansen and Felipe are up 9-7. Thanks to Kelly Diesel, the new stat man.
Can they watch that game?
Can we watch that game? All you gotta do is turn your chair around.
Can they?
Yes,
Our
yes,
listeners.
yes. That game, the game behind us is also on Facebook Live. If you can't see it in the feed, all you have to do is refresh your browser, and it ought to pop up for you.
All right.
And coming up next, we are going to have. Whoops. No, I just. All right, so coming up next year on the main court is going to be Alvaro Beltran and Daniel De La Rosa versus Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. On the back court behind us, we're going to have Sebastian Franco, Mario Mercado versus David Horn and Daniel Rojas. Those are also both going to be great doubles matches to watch too. So a lot of action left here tonight on the IRT network.
And there's some fried chicken and potatoes over there.
Oh
that
yeah,
are
there is a great
delicious.
spread of fried chicken, potatoes, salad, coleslaw, and none of you folks at home are getting any.
You should
Sorry
be
about
here.
that. Yeah, Daniel Rojas just looked over and said, I don't want to play my match, I want to go sit in front of the buffet. He's a young kid, he's got great metabolism. Side out called by referee Scott McClellan. Diaz not liking the call, but you got to give Franco a chance to step in and hit the ball. And he didn't give him room to get in there and hit it. 10 serves 8. Bredenbeck coming down cross court. Cardona's there. Jake just gorillas that ball into the left front corner. I can't think of the right word, gorilla. That's not the right word, but that's kind of what he did to it.
G-U-E-R or the G-O?
No, I think it was G-O-R.
Okay.
It was G-O-R. It was gorilla. Tell you how popular this Sioux Falls event is. This Sioux Falls event has been so popular over the years that one of the regular attendees is Doug Gannum, tournament director at the U.S. Open. He's here watching some great racquetball this weekend.
And playing some, too.
And he's playing a little bit of racquetball, too. Bredenbeck and Diaz serving it. Yeah, I know who Doug Gannum is. Great cover by Cardona. Diaz not able to get over there. Referee calls the ball down. Going to be half out. Bredenbeck to serve. 8 serves 10. Cardona calls 2 bounces on himself. Nice call by Alex.
Yes. And the correct call.
Yeah, I know, Oscar. I couldn't think of a better word. I kind of got stuck. I just kind of meant to say that he jammed the ball into the front corner, and I couldn't think of anything better.
Those look like they're going to be long.
10 serves 10.
10. I would say Jake's shoulder looks 100% healed.
I would say so, too. How many years ago was it that he had that shoulder injury? 2 years ago?
2 U.S. Opens ago.
Yeah, he looks perfectly healthy. He's just ripping the ball.
No.
Two bounce call by referee Scott McClellan. And Gerardo serving 10-10. Another broken ball. Scott. That's at least 2 balls we've broken in this match, Miss Cindy.
Seems like there would be more in this one.
10 serving 10.
All right, there's the first ceiling ball I think Jake's hit. Franco down the left side. Bredenbeck cross court. Franco cross court. That's just going to be a replay hinder. Yeah, Jake wants him to take that shot. I mean, that was awful close, Cindy. I think he probably had enough room to clear Jake, but
That he did.
I'm thinking better safe than sorry sometimes.
Well, in my game, but maybe not theirs. I don't ever want to get a hit. Whew. Nice.
Big shot by Jose D. No, that ball skipped?
11 serving 10.
Ball must have skipped, so 11 serves 10. And a skip by Bredenbeck.
Yeah.
12-10, and I think we're going to get a timeout.
You need one.
So the players are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back here on the IRT network.
Do you want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make you a better player. Guaranteed. Pro or beginner and every level in between. Paula Longoria, Rocky Carson, and legends Jason Menino and Sudsy Monchek all use her proven systems to be a better racquetball player and champion. Check out her book, DVD, camps, coaching sessions, and video analysis, all at FranDavisRacquetball.com.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better, Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
All right, we're back here at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. Just talking to Miss Cindy here during the break, and she said that one of the fundraisers that they're going to do at National Doubles is they're going to have a dunk tank. So, you pay, they're going to put somebody up in the seat. It could be U.S. team players, maybe somebody else. We just had a great idea. It could be Kelly Diesel. But for those of you at home, who would you like to see in the dunk tank at National Doubles?
Especially if it's really cold outside.
Yeah, Cindy's going to write these down. We're going to make a list, and we're going to see how many of these people we can get on the dunk tank at National Doubles, raising some money for the U.S. national team. So if you're in the chat box, who do you want to see in the dunk tank?
Yeah, we're trying to make it fun for everybody but the U.S. team.
Gerardo Franco back up top. Bredenbeck with his second ceiling ball of this match. Franco up top. Jake bringing that one down. Gerardo goes back up top. Jake coming down again. Ball wraps around. Nice pinch by Gerardo into that front left corner. Gary DeSante says, I'll do the dunk tank as long as my hair isn't up that day. Alrighty, Gary DeSante, first on the list for the dunk tank. We'll take suggestions.
Yeah, we don't want the water to turn pink.
Of who you want to see in the dunk tank. You don't have to volunteer to do it. We want you to tell us who you'd like to try to dunk. I'm going to suggest we get John Scott in the dunk tank. Yeah. Cindy, write that one down. John Scott in the dunk tank. I think that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
I think it might be fun, Cindy. Maybe, how about USAR President Jason Thorner?
I think that's a great idea.
Let's get Jason in the dunk tank. Not quite sure exactly what got called here.
No.
All right, looks like we have an appeal. I'm not sure what we're appealing, but Kelly Diesel's going to queue up the instant replay.
What are we appealing? I call it skip. Skip by who? So you basically hit him right there.
Okay, we are appealing a skip call by Gerardo, a skip on a ball hit by Gerardo Franco. Here it is in the replay. He goes behind his back. I guess it's not really a skip as much as it was whether or not the ball actually hit him. Referee determined that the ball did not hit Gerardo, therefore we're going to get a replay out of this. Oh, Scott Young says let's put Rob Blanton in the dunk tank.
Oh yeah, he might go. Anyone for Howard Walker?
Ooh, anybody want to see Howard Walker in the dunk tank? Cardona with a big backhand, wraps around. Diaz has got it. Cardona's on the run up front. Great, oh my God, great hands by Cardona. Oh, Cardona tries to go behind his back, skips the ball in. What a great rally. Tim Landerud joining us in the tank, in the chat box, not in the dunk tank, but in the chat box. Three wall serve by Bredenbeck, serving a 10-12 here in game number 2. Oh, Tony Rosales says put Leo Vasquez in the dunk tank.
Leo.
Serves 12. Gerardo with a round the wall ball. Bredenbeck bringing the ball down. Everybody up in the air. Good pass by Franco. Great cover by Cardona. Oh, he goes behind the back and he puts that ball away. Side out. What great hands by Alex Cardona. Leo says only if you pay a lot of money. Well, Leo, that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
We're going to raise some money for Team USA.
For sure.
Oh, Rafael Filippini's name gets nominated for the dunk tank. Wow, big forehand by Bredenbeck. Oh my gosh. Second server here, 12-11. Franco sticking with that serve down the right wall. Diaz goes up top. Franco brings it down. Bredenbeck's right there. Good hands by Jake. Side out.
How about everyone named Rojas, too?
Well, maybe everybody named Rojas. Leo Ray Vasquez says he paid big bucks to dunk Sudsy Mancha.
Oh, okay.
12 serves 12. All right, in the match right behind us, Jansen Allen and Felipe Camacho take out Sam Murray and Alex Landa 15-13, 15-9 to move on to the semifinals tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. All right, Todd Boss says we want Doug Ganem in the dunk tank, but only if he wears that tie that he wears at the U.S. Open. Doug's looking over at us like, you guys got to be out of your minds.
I wrote down Doug.
But Doug will be at national doubles. He plays every year, so maybe so. I think we're at 12-12 here, Kelly Diesel. Replay hinder called.
12 serving 12.
It's still 12-12. Bredenbeck and Diaz trying to take this to a tiebreaker. Franco and Cardona want to get onto the semis. Short serve on the left side.
tough.
That's a great shot by Jose Diaz.
Yep. Jake let him take it.
And a timeout by Franco and Cardona. Players going to take another quick break. Why don't we take a break too? We'll be right back here on the IRT Network.
Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your love to me. I'll give a little bit. Ooh, give a little bit of my love to you.
There's so much that we need. Hello.
Hey.
So send us love. Show that you care.
Give a little bit. Of my love to you. Give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my love to you.
All right, we are back. 40th annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. I think we're 12-12 here in the second game. No, I'm sorry, 13-12. Nice pass by Diaz, going right to left. 14 serves 12. Game point for Bredenbeck and Diaz. 1 point away from taking us to a tiebreaker, Miss Cindy.
I would like a tiebreaker.
Replay hinder call. Jake kind of looking for the avoidable on that one. I mean, he could have definitely brought the ball down because he doesn't know where the ceiling is.
Yeah, it wasn't a straight in, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a replay.
Yeah. Good safety.
Big setup for Cardona down the right side. Diaz is there.
Oh,
and there it is. Game 2 to Bredenbeck and Diaz. Players are going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we're going to be right back here at the 40th annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. We're out for 2 minutes.
Baseball has a rhythm. Pop, crack. It's the sounds of opportunity. That's why Good Sports helps kids get in the game by getting them the equipment they need. To learn more, please visit goodsports.org.
Hey guys, Ben here with Racquetball Warehouse. Now today I'm excited to bring you a brand new ball to the racquetball market. This is the Pro Pen Pink from Head Pen Racket Sports. Now this ball is the official ball of the LPRT, the Women's Professional Racquetball Tour, so you know you're getting a high quality ball. One of the best aspects of this ball is it's fast. It felt more like their ballistic ball than any of the pen balls that I've played with before, but inside the court and outdoors, it's super visible. This bright pink cosmetic is really visible. I have no trouble seeing it whether I'm playing in a court that's all white walls or has a glass back wall. Now these balls retail at $449 for a 3-ball can or $97 for a 24-can case. If you guys want to see any more information on the official ball of the LPRT, make sure to check us out at racquetballwarehouse.com.
are back here at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. Longest running pro stop on the Pro Tour. We are at a tiebreaker. Bredenbeck and Diaz versus Gerardo, Franco, and Alex Cardona. I think we might have been tied on points, or maybe Bredenbeck and Diaz were up by 1. Bredenbeck and Diaz up by 1, so they get the choice to serve. They've chosen to serve first. Diaz starts out by serving the ball off of Jake's foot. Jake steps back in the box, but now Diaz is going to go to a lob down the right side, so I don't know why Jake moved. Ball wrapped around Jake into the corner. 2 bounce called by referee Scott McClellan. Bredenbeck and Diaz out to a 1-0 lead. Wow, big backhand by Gerardo Franco.
That was a great wrap serve.
Yeah, it looks like Diaz is going to that wrap serve to put the ball in the middle of the court. You either make Gerardo spin around and try to hit a forehand, or the ball comes into Alex's backhand.
Yep.
Lob serve down to the left side. Bredenbeck comes down with it. Gerardo back up top. Jake up to the ceiling. Gerardo up to the ceiling. Jake's bringing this one down. Here it comes. Great get by Gerardo. Diaz cuts the ball off. Great get. Cardona's going to get a big ball up front, and he just drills it down the right side. We're all tied up 1 apiece.
1-31.
This match has reached 75,000 people. That's 75,000 more people to the 2 million that have already watched today. Nice backhand bench by Cardona. They earn another point. 2-1.
2-1.
Important for Bredenbeck and Diaz to not let Franco and Cardona get out to too big of a lead. Great get by Cardona. Jake's got a big ball to hit. There he goes. Good get by Franco. Diaz coming off the back wall. That was the ugliest reverse pinch I've ever seen in my life. But it worked, so half out. Cardona now serving. Gerardo up top. Jake gonna have to go back to the ceiling. Set up for Franco. Jake back up top. Gerardo coming down. Jake behind the back up to the ceiling. And Cardona skips that ball off the side wall into the floor before it gets to the front wall. 1 serves 2. Diaz, I think, is going to try to stick with that jam serve, Cindy. He does.
Yeah,
Cardona's going to wrap it around, go all around all the walls. And that court's wide open. Wide open. Great effort by Diaz. David Talbass, what was the breaking news? Breaking news in our first doubles match earlier is that Gearbox is back on board as an official partner of the IRT after a 5 or 6 year absence. We are super excited to have Gearbox back in the fold. So, looking forward to working with Raphael and Joel and the whole Gearbox team to do some great stuff here in the sport of racquetball. What do you think, Cindy? What do you think about finally getting Gearbox back?
I think it's fantastic, but there's one missing.
Who's missing, Cindy?
Tim Doyle and the E-Force group.
The E-Force group. You're right. E-Force is not back. We'd love to have E-Force back as an IRT partner. Tim Doyle, if you're out there watching the broadcast, I know you and John Scott were supposed to try to hook up in LA a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sure that John would love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Talk about how E-Force and the IRT can work together. 3 serves 2. Bredenbeck sticking to the Z serve. Gerardo with an around the wall ball. Wow.
Solid. Okay.
And a straight in kill by Cardona down that right side. Diaz looking for the 2 bounce get earlier in the rally. I think we're going to have an appeal. They're going to appeal that get. Kelly Diesel going to rewind the replay. We're going to take another look.
That was Franco's get, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah. I thought it was
Franco's get on the left side. Let's see what the replay has to say. Here comes the overhead backhand by Bredenbeck. 1. Referee has seen enough. The referee calls the 2 bounces. Good call by Miss Cindy Tilbury.
Hey, I am pretty good at this stuff.
Four serves 2 now. Around the walls again. Bredenbeck coming down. Cardona with a big forehand. Big forehand cross court. Jake scrambling. Great get by Bredenbeck. Here comes Cardona with a big forehand down the right side. Diaz just can't get the ball back to the front wall. Great effort. Lob serve to the left side. Bredenbeck going to go up top. Jake back up top with the between the legs ball. Franco off the back glass again. And nice put away cross court by Jake. All right, we're at 2 serves 4 here in the tiebreaker.
Andy, I don't understand why they do the overhead on the lob return. I don't get it. Does it really work?
Well, it does in some sense, right? Okay, you know, if you think about what your options are to try to hit a ceiling ball that's not going to come off the back glass,
right,
or pound the ball as hard as you can and hope that somebody makes a mistake, right? I think that's the idea, right?
Right.
So when you take that ball cross court, you're trying to jam the guy coming out of the service box with a ball that's moving 150, 160 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
So even if he hits it, he may not do anything with it, and then you get a setup on the next ball.
Great shot.
Or the other part of it might be these guys just don't understand the nuances of a ceiling ball.
Oh, yeah. Like the 40-plus set seem to do well.
Like the NMRA folks, right? Exactly. Gerardo with a setup cross court, pinches the ball nicely into that left corner.
Too many options there.
Yeah, oh yeah. 5 serves 2, second server. Sticking with that Z serve is Jake Bredenbeck. Franco sticking with the around the wall ball. And Jake's not going to be able to get up there to get that one.
Yep. Too good.
2 serving 5.
Just saw Linda Tyler liking the official IRT network page.
3 serving 5.
Two serves 5. Bredenbeck coming down cross court. Diaz tries to shovel the ball into the right side. Paul Merrill asks, will there still be a WRT? And as far as I know, the WRT is still going and doing their thing, and we're doing our thing over here. And again, we're just really happy to have the Gearbox team back on board with the IRT. So, yeah, that's kind of all I know about that.
Yeah, we're just doing our best. We're just trying to make some money for the players and get the fans happy.
That's what we're trying to do. Trying to do better for the players, do better for the sport.
Yes.
Linda Tyler says hi. Hi, Linda. Hope you and Garrett and the babies are doing well. Look forward to seeing you guys real soon.
I played with Janet last week at the Women's Senior Masters in Tucson.
Five serves 5 now. Five serves 5. Bredenbeck with a shot down the left side. Franco into the corner. Diaz with a pinch. Another pinch by Franco. Nice push shot into the right front corner by Diaz. 5 serves 5. Ball must have skipped in. I couldn't see it because it was right in front of Jose.
Yeah, must have.
Jake goes up top. Gerardo coming off the back glass into the left corner. Diaz up top. Cardona going to wind up on a big forehand. Jake is there. And that ball cracks out of the left side wall, and we've got a side out at 5-5. Gerardo thinking about the serve, going back to that lob on the left side. Going to force Jake up top. Cardona back up top. John Scott back in the club. Wide open court. Cardona just crushes that forehand on the right side.
Yep, little confusion. They're both going after all the shots.
6 serves 5 here in the tiebreaker. Good ball by Gerardo.
That was a break.
Yeah, a little frustrated. Bredenbeck and Diaz with a break there. Second server at 6-5. Cardona sticking with that lob on the right side. Diaz sticking with that overhead return. Great get. Wide angle.
Oh, solid.
It's a point for Franco and Cardona. They're now up 7-5. Gerardo up to the ceiling. Jake coming off the back glass into the corner. Cardona's there. Great get by Gerardo. Jake with the big ball coming off the back glass, goes wide. Cardona right there. Great pickups by both players. Jose pinches the right front corner. We get a little baby fist pump. And Diaz and Bredenbeck are back in the box, 5-7. Diaz going to stick with that jam serve, I think.
He's working.
Tries to crack that out, comes up a little short. Cracked it out on the wrong side of the short line. Second serve coming. This ought to be a lob down the right wall, and it is.
Solid. That's great.
Yeah, it's a great shot by Jake.
Spinner.
6 serve 7. Try that jam serve again. Diaz gets the setup. Oh, unforced error by Gerardo. We're all tied up, 7 apiece here in the tiebreak.
The stands are full.
The stands are full. People upstairs, people downstairs, people watching at home. Skip ball by Diaz.
He had that.
Skip ball by Cardona. We're all tied up now, 7 apiece. I lied. We're at 8-7.
8-7, yeah.
Bredenbeck sticking to the drive. There it is again. Cardona the bill. Wow, great re-kill by Jose Diaz. Good hands. I think the referee called that ball skip. We're going to appeal it. They're appealing that skip or that shot by Diaz.
Shot.
We're gonna roll it back here. Take a quick look. Here comes the serve by Bredenbeck in slow motion.
Great wrap.
Great wrap serve.
Cardona's got it.
And here, right here, look at Diaz's shot right there.
Good.
I think referee saw what he needed to see. Let's see what the call is. Calls point. Ball was good. Ball looked good to be 2.
Timeout.
Franco and Cardona taking a timeout.
Smart move.
We are going to stay right here during the timeout, Miss Cindy.
Yep.
Got some great racquetball action still to come. Next up on this court is Daniel De La Rosa and Alvaro Beltran.
Oh, yeah.
The old man and the young lion against, well, he's the old man. Yeah. Against Rodrigo Montoya and his partner Javier Mar. That match, I think, is going to be super, super awesome. That match, ladies and gentlemen, could actually be the final at Mexican Nationals in just a few weeks. So, guys, it's going to be really, really awesome to watch.
So you're just calling it a practice match?
It's just a practice match for these guys, yeah. That's just what it is.
A little warm up.
And on the court behind us, we've got Daniel Rojas and Bobby Horn against Sebastian Franco, Mario Mercado. That is also live on our Facebook stream. You can watch that one, but I wouldn't go to that one until you get out of this tiebreaker, because this tiebreaker is pretty awesome. 9 serve 7. Second server for Bredenbeck and Diaz. Jake going to stick with that jam serve. There it goes.
Ooh, jammed him
Gerardo
good.
has to fight that off.
Wow.
Ball comes up skip. Match point for Bredenbeck and Diaz. You might have called